January basketball brings late season intensity with the postseason lurking. Tonight, the Royals and the Millers clash in a Hoosier Crossroads Conference showdown in front of the passionate HSE fans. Coming off of a tough overtime loss against Zionsville, the Royals are in need of a win tonight. The Millers are in the same situation. At 8-7, the Millers would fall back to 500 with a loss tonight. With the postseason near, both teams are sure to push the limit. Which team will go 1-0 tonight? We will bring it to you next on Southeastern Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Southeastern Sports Network. My name is Matt Meyer alongside my colleague and friend Henry Fitzgerald. Henry, what do the Royals need to do tonight to ensure a win?
Well, Matt, great to be here, and the Royals need to try and slow down Zach Johnson and Xavier Hines. Johnson is the Millers' leading scorer, averaging just under 17 points per game this season, and last year Hines dropped 20 points against the Royals.
Speaking of last year, Henry, the Royals still dominated the Millers, beating them 62-45. It will be interesting to see how the Millers respond tonight.
Absolutely, Matt. Well, the Royals are winners of 3 out of their last 4, the only loss coming last Saturday in overtime to a very tough Zionsville team.
We're in store for some great basketball tonight, so sit back, relax, and enjoy Southeastern Sports Network for the Royals basketball. Tipping off for the Royals will be Mabor Majek, and for the Noblesville Millers,
Cannot tell yet, Matt.
I believe 45 may be their tipper. He's big man Alex Hancock.
Well, Matt, excited to be here tonight. We've had a couple of great weekends of Royals basketball. A couple of weekends ago, myself and Sam Houston witnessed a couple of great Royals wins. The girls team and the boys team both picked up wins, and wanted to give it a quick shout out to the girls basketball team, #1 in the state of Indiana and number 20 nationally. Just an incredible story as we are preparing to tip off here.
Mabor definitely with the height advantage here.
And we are underway. Tip goes to the Royals.
Noah Smith is bringing the ball up the court for the Royals, setting up the offense.
It appears as though Noblesville is settling into a 3-2 zone as Busilla fires for 3.
Mabor on the offensive rebound, and we got a foul, and Mabor will go to the line.
Expect to see that a lot tonight, Matt. We talked about the height advantage, but if Mabor can be strong down low and draw those fouls, get the Millers into foul trouble, it's going to be a long night.
And the Royals on the season averaging 31 rebounds total compared to Noblesville's 18. First one by Mabor is good.
Royals 65% free throw shooting team on the year, so not bad, but I'm sure Coach Satterfield would like to see that number go up as Majak converts the back end.
Royals showing some pressure.
Anytime, Matt, you can just create a little bit of discomfort for the opposing team, you're going to have to take that as 24 Xavier Hines misfires. Especially in the start of the game, coming out and setting a strong defensive tone, and that can be established by pressing.
You're exactly right, Henry. We've seen the Royals work that full court press defense a lot this season. It's worked out well in their favor. As Mabor, nice post move inside, converts on the layup.
They've already 4 points for Majak on the night. Look for him to have a big night as Noah Smith face guarding the Millers.
Good defense from Mabor, poking the ball out, but they recover.
Royals showing a man defense, playing fairly aggressive right out on their mans, not giving them any room to shoot. As Hines fires for 3.
Got it.
Matt, we talked about him pregame. He scored 20 points against the Royals last year, and although the Royals came away with a victory, I'm sure that they would love to limit his offense tonight.
You're exactly right. He's the second leading scorer for the Millers. Mabor in the post again, trying to get something. Kicks out to Noah Smith. Aaron Etherington for 3. No good. Another offensive rebound from Mabor, and it goes right back in.
Majak has accounted for all 6 of the Royals' points here, just over 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter of action. Royals leading 6-3.
Three-pointer no good, way off the mark. That is Zach Johnson. 3 on the other end, no good. That was Chris Grubbs on the attempt.
Good strong defense from Noah Smith. Have to have those arms out if you're going to play that aggressive defense, or else those refs will call a reach-in foul. We see that far too often in high school basketball.
Nice backdoor cut for the Millers and converting on the layup. That is Jordan Schmidt.
Sneaking behind the Royals defense there.
Noah Smith takes a 3. Got it.
Boom. Matt, I'll tell you, we've watched a lot of Royals basketball this year, and a major theme that Sam and I talked about a couple of weeks ago is the fact that Noah Smith does not love shooting three-pointers, but when he shoots them and when he hits them, he adds an entirely different dimension to his game. We know he's an excellent facilitator, so if he can get that three-point shot going, he is a deadly player.
And we got to travel on the Millers. You're exactly right, Henry. Noah's been playing varsity basketball since he was a freshman, and ever since then he's a senior now, and he's a huge leader for the team, and his three-point shot has improved greatly.
Noah continuing his basketball career at Indiana Wesleyan University. Going to be excited to see him play at the next level. It's been awesome to watch him grow as a player.
Swings it over to Vinny Busilla in the corner. Got the 3. Vinny Busilla has a very smooth jump shot as we see a timeout early from the Millers.
Yeah, Matt, talking about Busilla, we were sitting here a couple of weeks ago and he was on fire, just a sophomore, and to see him with such poise knocking down those three-point shots like he's been doing it for 3 or 4 years. Really his first year of varsity action is this year. He got in a few minutes, few points last year, but awesome to see essentially a first-year varsity player coming in and making such an impact on a team. Royals staying with the same lineup. That is Busilla, Smith, Etherington, Grubbs, and Majak.
Come out of the timeout, still with the full court pressure.
Noblesville housing a player right near midcourt. That's what's needed to break the press, is penetrate its weak points, and that's going to draw another timeout from Noblesville. So the pressure from the Royals is paying off, Matt.
You're exactly right. They were close to a 10-second violation there, so they had to take a timeout to avoid the turnover.
If if you're Coach Satterfield, you have to imagine that you want to continue pushing your team to apply the pressure, play smart, hard defense, and boy, have they executed that plan thus far.
Coming out of the timeout, we'll see what the Millers have done to try and break this press. They certainly have been struggling with it so far. Good defense by Etherington, poking the ball out of bounds.
And those little hustle plays, Matt, they can amount to a significant advantage in a game. Things like taking charges, tipping balls, stuff like that can really wear on a team, and you love to see those little moments of toughness.
Exactly right. Three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Xavier Hines on the attempt. Royals coming back fast the other way. Noah Smith driving in. No shot. Foul on the floor.
On the ground. Yeah, Chris Grubbs with a good, strong rebound. He leads the Royals with just about 7 rebounds per game. And as we see that, number 5, Bradley Beeman, and number 35, Landon Morris, check in for the Royals. Smith taking it out on the baseline.
Corner 3, no good. A lot of contact. He went down, but there's no foul.
A lot of contact, Matt. In fact, him and Zach Johnson found themselves on the floor, but no call there from the refs as Landon Morris heads to the line.
No good on the first attempt. Gets the friendly roll in the second, and Cole Hornbuckle will be checking in for the Royals as Aaron Etherington will take a seat.
Matt, we've seen just in these first 3 minutes the depth of this Royals team. I mean, they have 7 or 8 guys who are seasoned varsity players who can come in and make a difference. And while that is definitely shown in the regular season, that depth is highlighted in the postseason when it gets down. Teams are tired and you need veterans to come in and make plays. Look for that depth to really pay off for the Royals in the next coming weeks.
The Royals just forcing a bad pass, turnover here. They get the ball back. Royals just working around the perimeter. Three-pointer, top of the key, no good. Bradley Beeman just off. Fast break for the Millers. Good defense by the Royals. Noah Smith taking it back the other way. We got a reach-in foul on the Millers.
That's number 32, Alex Hunt. He saw Smith going back the other way with a full head of steam and made a business decision to just take the personal foul, and now the Royals are inbounding it from midcourt.
Tipped out of bounds by the Millers.
Yeah, showing a little bit more active hands on that possession, and that is how you succeed in a 2-3 zone. You move your feet, you make sure your hands are out, and it's really difficult to find holes in the defense when you are playing like that. So look for that adjustment to be made by the Millers.
Royals just passing around the perimeter, looking inside now. Physical play there, but no good. That was Chris Grubbs. And Landon Morris collects the ball and gets the putback.
Yeah, early on, the Royals have been all over the offensive boards, and that is such a massive, massive metric in this game. Offensive rebounds, getting those second chance points, then that's what tends to be the difference in these high school basketball games.
Nice drive there. Zach Johnson. Looks like he traveled out on the perimeter a little bit. No call. Converts on the layup.
Can't tell if that ref looks like that's going to be on the ground. Yeah, it was right back. That play sequence by Zach Johnson right down by the Royals bench, and they were all signaling for a travel. No call. And he had a nice strong take.
Cole Hornbuckle driving in, puts it up, a lot of contact.
What makes the Royals' success on the offensive boards even more impressive, Matt, you've said a few times, working the ball around the perimeter and typically only have one guy working the interior. So when a shot goes up, you think about it, there's really one Royal compared to 4 or 5 Millers that are down there fighting for the rebound. So
Xavier Hines misses 2 attempts, 3. And that ball goes out of bounds, and it's Royals basketball. Vinny Busilla checking back in for the Royals as Noah Smith will take a break.
Yeah,
good
look at the
defense by the Millers.
Yeah, Miller's really collapsing on the ball now. Gonna need to see an adjustment from Coach Satterfield. That working the ball around the perimeter, going to need one more dimension added onto that offense if they want to continue pouring those points in.
And with 15 seconds left here, I think the Millers are going to hold for the last shot. The Royals have an 8-point lead right now. And kickball violation. Five seconds left here. And mid-range shot goes in. Brendan Fisher.
As the first quarter comes to a close, we wanted to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Sky Zone in Fishers. Our friends over at Sky Zone want to remind you to have fun and fly safe. And in addition to that, if you are in need of some post-game food, head over to Buffalo Wild Wings on 116th Street and Oleo Road, where HSC Make-A-Wish Club is holding a dine to donate until midnight tonight. 15% of your total bill will be donated. Make sure you mention HSC Make-A-Wish Club.
Starting up in the second quarter, Royals currently hold a 6-point lead. We did see the Millers defense start to pick up as that first quarter came to a close. We'll see if the Royals can make some adjustments on offense, looking to get some good looks.
As number 5, Brendan Fisher for the Millers will inbound it to get the second quarter underway.
Royals playing some good defense to start out the second quarter.
A little bit of a different look here for the Royals. 33, Brandon Miller checks in.
Three-pointer in the wing. Zach Johnson, no good.
Good strong rebound there from Majak. Royals coming back the other way.
And we got a foul here on the floor.
Etherington still scoreless tonight. Look for him to get going.
No good by Noah Smith. Gets the offensive rebound and puts it right back in. Offensive rebounds have been a theme so far in this game.
Absolutely. Noah Smith, standing only 6'1", plays so much bigger than that.
We got a foul on the Royals as the Millers push the ball up quick on the out of bounds.
Zach Johnson will head to the line for two. Millers 72% as a team at the line. That is an excellent mark for a high school basketball team.
And Zach Johnson averaging 17 points per game as he's good on the first. And good on the second as well.
Up-tempo offense here for the Royals. Millers look like they're staying in a 2-3 zone as Etherington fires for three.
Got it.
And if he gets going, watch out, because we have seen him get very hot, and when he gets hot, they just start pouring in. The three-pointers do. Etherington playing at the University of Toledo next year. Like Smith, a 4-year varsity player. There's nothing he hasn't seen. No game he hasn't played in.
Noblesville trying to get a good look. Three-pointer taken and made there. Egan Keeverhill on the three-point basket.
Royals sending Majak there in the interior of the 2-3 zone. If they can penetrate it, they have had success, but lately it's been tough to crack that Miller defense.
Mabor does have a 6-inch height advantage on his defender, Alex Hancock, who stands at 6'6". Mabor definitely one of the biggest players in high school basketball. Three-pointer, no good by Aaron Etherington, just rolls out.
Wow. Not a friendly bounce here at HSC.
Alex Hancock takes the mid-range jumper, no good. Smith pushing it all the way down into the lane. Oh, no good. Mabor attempts the putback dunk. Can't corral the ball. As Zach Johnson is good on the fast break layup.
Some quick-paced basketball here.
As Vinny Busilla fires from three, no good.
That's going to be over the back. Yep. Good box out there from number 45, Alex Hancock, and forced the over-the-back foul. Second personal foul there on Majak as Bradley Beeman, Chris Grubbs, and now Landon Morris check in for the Royals. Looks like the Royals are playing a bit of a man press, so just another little layer of pressure that they are putting on the Millers as
Brian Satterfield, coach, begging for the over and back call, does not get it. As the Royals come back the other way, nice move by Etherington.
Yeah. He had a full head of steam. Thought he was going to slam it down, but nice crafty finish at the rim to push the Royals' lead to 6 with just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
And there we go. There's the call that Satterfield wanted. Over and back. Great defense by Aaron Etherington and the Royals.
Xavier Hines pleading with the referee, and he just continued to shake his head no.
Jordan Schmidt checking in for the Millers.
Chris Grubbs now taking the ball up for the Royals. Running point, he is big, but he has great handles, a good asset for a player like that.
Nice pass inside the Landon Morris. Great feed from Chris Grubbs.
Beautiful ball movement there. Unselfish basketball leads to points for the Royals.
Tipped up by Aaron Etherington. Three-pointer taken by the Millers, and they got it. That is Xavier Hines. Corner three, got it. Bradley Beeman.
Timeout for the Royals with 2:41 left in the first half. Hamilton Southeastern leads 27-19.
Coming out of the timeout, 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go, and the Royals currently hold an 8-point lead.
It seems as though Noah Smith has played almost all of this game, and he has played exceptional.
He's played very active defense as well. Three-pointer no good by Jordan Schmidt. Chris Grubbs coming back the other way. Another great feed to Landon Morris, who converts on the fast break layup.
Great chemistry between those two. We've seen that a few times tonight and throughout the whole season. They have a connection that is invaluable to this Royals team.
Floater no good there by Zach Johnson. Nice pass again. Chris Grubbs inside. No good. And it'll be Miller's basketball as the ball goes out of bounds.
Cannot say enough about the great defense that the Royals have played, not only holding the Millers to just 19 points thus far, but they are talking, they are moving, and look at those hands out for Noah Smith. For everybody watching at home, that is textbook defense. And there's absolutely no way that a ref can call a foul when your hands are out like that.
They always say play basketball with your feet, play defense with your feet, not your hands. And the Royals have done a great job doing that tonight. And they've also showed a bunch of different looks, some full court press, some man. It's worked out well in their favor tonight. Noah Smith clapping his hands, letting Noblesville know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they called a foul on the reach.
We jinxed him, Matt. I feel like that happens far too often. Announcer says something is going to happen or say something is not going to happen, and then the opposite occurs. We apologize.
1 minute to go here. See if the Millers.
I think that could have been a jump ball. I can see. Oh, wow.
Offensive foul there on Xavier Hines, who came in for the pick and just decked Noah Smith.
Yeah, we felt that up here. That was a powerful screen, but the referees saw it as illegal, so the Royals will get at least one more shot here before the half ends. It'll be interesting. Sometimes they go for one shot, and if the early seconds are any indication, it looks like we will be holding for the last shot. Pretty good first half so far for the Royals. They've played very fast-paced offense in transition. We've seen some stagnant moments when the Noblesville Millers have really settled into a nice 2-3 zone defense. But when the Royals get out into transition, they have been electric. They have been shooting the ball very, very well.
You're right. We've seen their defense turn into some offense on these quick, fast break layups for the Royals. It's just under 10 seconds on the clock. And that was tipped out of bounds by the Millers with 6.3 seconds remaining.
Yep, and just in these last seconds, we want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Sky Zone in Fishers. Our friends at Sky Zone want to remind you to have fun and fly safe. Love Sky Zone.
Look inside of Landon Morris, no good. Stolen away, but does not get the shot off. And we're going into halftime. Royals currently hold a 10-point lead on a very solid first half. We'll be back with you next for the second half of basketball on Southeastern Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Southeastern Sports Network as we await the start of the second half. We'll look to the Royals to continue their success on defense and in transition. And we'll see if the Millers can make any adjustments to slow down this Royals team.
Royals going with the same starting five that they had to begin the game with Busilla, Smith, Grubbs, Majak, and Etherington as we are underway with the second half of action.
Busilla gets it into Mabor in the post. Good defense by the Millers as they full court pass. Aaron Etherington almost got the chase down block, but Zach Johnson converts on the transition layup.
Zach Johnson, 8 points now for the Millers as he gets the production going in the second half. Millers staying in that 2-3 zone defense.
Chris Grubbs inside, very physical play. Bunch of tip-ups, no good. Chris on the offensive board again, and he'll head to the line for 2 shots.
In the half-court offense, or defense rather, the Millers have been quite successful in their 2-3 zone. They've been active, and so have the Royals, really. It's been so far a defensive game, but where a majority of those points have came has been in transition. Both teams playing fairly up-tempo when they get a rebound.
Chris Grubbs is good on the first attempt.
You notice when Grubbs got that offensive rebound, he immediately went down to dribble. And you'd love to see Grubbs stay strong and keep that ball up and around the head, up and around the shoulders, because once you go down, they start swiping at it. But he did get the foul and converted 2 of 2 at the line.
So the Royals come out in the full court press defense again. Chris Grubbs pokes the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, good help there from Grubbs. Majak was getting beat on the baseline by Zach Johnson, and Grubbs comes in to clean it up.
Corner 3, they left him wide open, no good. Jordan Schmidt.
Woo!
Aaron Etherington in the other corner, no good on his end as well. Nice save into Mabor. Mabor goes up strong and converts. Great save on the out-of-bounds line.
Had a little bit of a spill in water over there, and Busilla and Miller went crashing in. But great strong take there from Majak. As Royals go in for the trap.
We're seeing more of that extreme pressure by this defense. As they get a corner 3, no good again. Jordan Schmidt, back-to-back misses. Bad pass by Busilla. Turnover. Another 3. That one is good.
Keever Hill for the Millers.
Keever Hill's got 6 points tonight.
Pretty even scoring all the way around for both teams.
Great team play. There's not one player that's just taking over. As Noah Smith drives in, takes the contact and converts in the layup.
At 45, Alex Hancock hit the floor, but no call there from the refs. Could have been a flop.
Mid-range jump shot, no good by Xavier Hines. Just more transition offense leads to a foul, and Noah Smith will head to the line. Defense to offense. We've seen a lot of that tonight as a Miller is down. That is Zach Johnson. Comes up gingerly.
Noah Smith at the line with 2 shots.
Good on the first.
As number 5 Bradley Beeman checks in for Busilla.
And Noah Smith goes 2 for 2 at the line. For the Millers, Alex Hunt will check in for Alex Hancock. Keever Hill bringing the ball up for the Millers. Nice inside pass. And the mid-range bucket is good by Xavier Hines.
Yeah, Hines is a pure shooter, Matt. We saw it last year when he poured in 20. And
he's got 8 tonight as well.
Got 8, so we've seen him a few times knock down some great jumpers.
Chris Grubbs in the feed to Mabor. Nice move by Noah Smith. No good on the mid-range jumper.
As Zach Johnson sends the Millers back the other way.
Three-pointer from the top of the key. Good by Alex Hunt.
And all of a sudden, we're back to an 8-point game. Millers coming out of the second half with a little bit of a run. We're not able to get much momentum going in the first half, but having some success here early.
And there's going to be a foul on the Millers as Majak was posting up. Majak sporting the rec specs tonight. Pretty vintage look. Reminds me of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar a little bit.
That foul was on Egan Keever Hill, his third of the night.
We see the Royals not playing defense with as much pressure as they were a little bit. Just showing a bunch of different looks defensively.
Yeah, and when you get those different looks, it's tough for an offense to settle in. Good, strong rebound from Grubbs.
As Alex Hunt tried his second three, and Aaron Etherington throws it down with authority.
The basket is still shaking.
Three-pointer no good. Oh! As a Miller flips, and he's down. Dangerous play. Looked like he went over the back of Noah Smith and fell awkwardly. It is Zach Johnson. We hope he's okay. He seems to be all right.
So he's getting up. Zach Johnson playing with so much passion tonight. We've seen him diving on the floor, taking it to the rim, and scary play there. Looks like danger was averted.
He's a big piece of the Millers, a senior, brings a lot of leadership, and like we said earlier, he's the leading scorer as well.
Beautiful move from Chris Grubbs. Excellent mix of power and finesse as the Millers are going to take a timeout. With the Royals leading 41-29, just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter of action. Welcome back to Southeastern Sports Network. Prolonged timeout. And the Millers inbounding, ready to go.
Good defense from the Royals here.
Good close out there from Majak. It looked as though Alex Hunt was going to pull the trigger and shoot for three, but decided not to.
Three-pointer no good by Jordan Schmidt. Collects his own rebound, though, and he's fouled.
Yeah. That's a foul on number 5, Bradley Beeman. Just a few bodies going for the basketball. Not really sure how you can call a foul there, but the ball will stay with the Millers as number 3, Cole Hornbuckle, checks in for the Royals. Aaron Etherington takes a breather.
Nice pass on the inbounds to Zach Johnson. And stolen away. And Zach Johnson goes right back up, no good. Offensive rebound. We got a foul on the floor. Looks like that was on Bradley Beeman. Great play from the Millers.
A quick sequence there and back to a 10-point game. If they can start putting some of those mini runs together, we could have ourselves a close basketball game as Beeman immediately comes back out, Etherington back in. So a quick breather for Etherington.
As the Noblesville player throws it off Chris Grubb's back on the inbound.
And Majak says no.
And Majak puts it right in.
Yep. Good attempt at the trick play there, but it was denied.
Zach Johnson drives in, absorbs the contact, and he's heading to the line for 2 shots.
Only the first personal foul for Chris Grubbs. Royals not in much of foul trouble. The Millers, on the other hand, both Xavier Hines and Egan Keever-Hill with 3 personal fouls apiece.
As Vinny Busilla will now check in for the Royals for Chris Grubbs. And Zach Johnson is good on the second free throw.
He now has 12 points for the Millers.
Inside to Mabor in the post, and he'll convert the basket and get fouled for 1 shot at the line. 3-point play opportunity here.
Boy, Matt, he has been playing excellent basketball tonight on the defensive end and especially on the offensive end. We've seen a few games this year where he is just not as physical as he should be down low, but tonight that is a different story. He is keeping the ball up high and using his big frame to put it in, and he has 12 points for the Royals, a big reason why they hold that 12-point lead.
You're exactly right. And Zach Johnson converts the layup. Majek, he has a huge height advantage on anybody that's guarding him. As Aaron Etherington takes a 3, and it's good. Etherington now has 10 points. Three-pointer top of the key, that's no good. That was Alex Hunt.
Ooh, crafty defense there from Smith.
Smith, there's going to be a blocking foul down low.
Good sportsmanship from Aaron Etherington, helping up Xavier Hines.
Love to see that.
Sixth team foul for the Millers, 1 more in the Royals. Will be in the bonus.
Noah Smith is good on the first.
As 35, Landon Morris checks in for Majak.
And for the Millers, Alex Hancock is coming in along with Brendan Fisher. And Noah Smith is good on the second. As Chris Grubbs is checking in for Smith. And the Royals bring back that full court press. The Millers have no problem breaking that, but they turn it over. As Aaron Etherington blocked. Alex Hunt comes out of nowhere and stuffs Aaron Etherington's layup attempt. Great defense by the Millers. Get back in transition.
When you play that full court press as the Royals are, you are taking a risk, of course, because if they can break it quickly, they are likely to have numbers down on the other end. But Royals with active hands get it to pay off.
It's Chris Grubbs, no good inside. Jordan Schmidt bringing it back the other way for the Millers. Zach Johnson for three, no good. And that'll be out of bounds. Royals basketball.
As the Millers looking like they're settling into a little bit of a man press here. Interesting to see how the Royals will handle this. Have not been tested with it thus far.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
And as the third quarter ends, we want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Sky Zone in Fishers. Our friends over at Sky Zone want to remind you to have fun and fly safe.
Royals going into the fourth quarter with a 15-point lead here.
As we got the fourth quarter underway here at Hamilton Southeastern High School. 15-point lead for the Royals.
Great defense by the Royals, forcing a turnover there.
And that has been a theme all night. Active hands, active feet. And defense has been the story tonight, for sure.
We'll see how the Royals adjust coming out in the fourth quarter of their offense, see if they want to slow it down a little bit, burn some clock. As the ball is ripped away by Jordan Schmidt. Nice steal there. Shot taken from the top of the key, no good. Rebound there by Chris Grubbs. Cole Hornbuckle coming back the other way.
Wow.
Nice move. Gets fouled and converts.
Excellent finish. Could have taken it up with the right hand, elected to go up and under, and draws the foul with a chance at 3.
Cole Hornbuckle converts on the 3-point play opportunity there. Zach Johnson tries to go up over Chris Grubbs. No good, and Chris gets the offensive rebound, and Zach picks up a quick foul. Looked like a frustration foul there. Nothing's really been going their way tonight. So the Royals are in the bonus here.
Grubbs has been extremely physical on the rebounding tonight, and it is tough when you're going up against that, and he gets the front end of the 1-and-1 to go.
You're exactly right, Henry. Grubbs is the leading rebounder on the team with 7 per game, and he's also the second leading scorer on the Royals, averaging 11 points per game. As Noah Smith checks in for Cole Hornbuckle. The Royals now up by 20 with about 6.5 minutes to go here in the game. Royals doing a great job of sustaining this pressure defense the whole way through. Nice block there by Landon Morris. Royals bringing it back in transition as Vinny Busilla takes a 3, no good.
Schmidt with the board for the Millers. Fisher for 3.
Rolls around, does not fall. So the ball is kicked out to Aaron Etherington. Moved around. Aaron for 3, got it. Another 3-pointer for Aaron Etherington. That is 13 points for him tonight.
A quiet 13 points. He has the ability to take over a basketball game, but when the Royals are playing such good defense and getting excellent production from everybody on the team, it is awesome to see Aaron Etherington still getting his points, but he doesn't have to take over the game as we know he can. Smith slowing the tempo down a little bit for the Royals.
I think they'll look to burn some clock on these possessions here on the offensive end. As Landon Morris converts inside.
That's 9 points for the sophomore Morris. It's been excellent to watch him develop just in this season. He is a football wide receiver as well. You know, we did some football games on Southeastern Sports Network, and some of those skills are mutually beneficial. He has an excellent vertical and an excellent athlete that translates very technical difficulties there. We apologize.
Royals have gone on a nice little run here, extending their lead to now 23 points with 4.5 minutes to go here in this ball game.
It will be Royals basketball. Millers again in that man press. Showed it just at the tail end of the third quarter and not providing much resistance, most likely just to slow the tempo of the Royals.
Landon Morris tried to get into Noah Smith, tipped out. And Noah Smith will slow it down some more. Etherington, nice pass into Landon Morris, who could not convert on the layup. So they throw a full court pass. The fast break layup is no good by Egan Keeverhill.
That's gonna stay with the Millers.
As Mabor Majak checks back in for Landon Morris.
Oof. As Schmidt fired for three, they are going to call the foul there on number 1, Noah Smith. I think it was a 3. Yep, looks like Schmidt's going to have 3 opportunities at the free throw line.
Schmidt no good on the first attempt. Overall, Noblesville is a great free throw shooting team, shooting 72%.
And even though the Millers have struggled a little bit on the offensive end tonight, you think about little things that can win you basketball games, win you close basketball games for that matter, and shooting well at the free throw line is definitely one of those indicators. So
as Mabor goes coast to coast and converts to push the Royals lead to 24 points. Good defense by Majak, but Alex Hunt gets inside and converts the layup.
Yeah, just a great finish there. Nothing you can do on the defensive end when.
Whew. Nice move by Noah Smith. Doesn't get the layup to fall. Nice little pass fake. Aaron Etherington spots up for the 3, no good. Corrals his own rebound and turns it over here.
Ill-advised pass. Good hustle there from Bradley Beeman. So you'd have to think.
And there will be a foul by Xavier Hines, sending Mabor Majak back to the line.
Kind of back and forth basketball there for a little bit. Some turnovers as we have a couple of substitutions here. 33, Brandon Miller, and number 13, Elliott Robinson, checking in for the Royals. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the final quarter of play.
As seniors Noah Smith and Aaron Etherington get a well-deserved break. Both having great nights. Noah Smith has 10 points, and Etherington added 13 as well.
Majak gets the front end to go.
And good on the second as well. Landon Morris coming back in as Majak takes a seat. Two and a half minutes to go here. This game is all but over, as the Royals have put on a great show for us on both ends of the floor.
The Royals had a nice win against Mount Vernon earlier this week, and the heartbreaking loss last Saturday to Zionsville. They were up for a majority of that game and ended up losing it in overtime. So you love to collect these wins, and any win in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference is a quality win. So tons of things for Coach Satterfield to be happy about. Definitely some things to work on, but overall an excellent performance from his Royals. Not many things that I can think of that the Royals did not do well tonight.
Great overall game on both ends of the court. We saw a lot of defense turning it into offense. As Brandon Miller gets fouled after the offensive rebound, he's heading to the line for 2 shots. Brandon Miller good on the first.
A couple more substitutions. Number 12, Chris Kotlowski checking in for Cole Hornbuckle, and number 23, Cam Harris checking in for Bradley Beeman. As Miller loads for his second. Good. Matt, Royals have done a great job at the charity stripe tonight. Feels like they've hit a majority of their shots. They've been nice and aggressive to get there, and then when they do, they've hit them.
You're exactly right. They're shooting just 65% on the season, which isn't great. They're definitely leaving a lot of points at the line, which can be a huge factor in close games, but tonight they have definitely improved at the line. As Chris Kotlowski takes a 3, no good.
12, Jordan Gaddis collects it and back the other way for the Millers.
Another offensive rebound for the Millers. No good as Chris Kotlowski comes down with the board. And Cam Harris coming up the floor for the Royals.
Just under a minute to go, we want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Sky Zone and Fishers. Our friends at Sky Zone want to remind you to have fun and fly safe. As we're just wrapping it up, want to thank everybody at home for tuning in to us tonight. If you couldn't make it out, thank you for making us a part of your Friday night.
We got a jump ball on the court.
Make sure you're following us on Twitter at Southeastern, capital S, capital N. Keep in touch with all of our live streams as well as other Royal Athletic news.
As Brandon Miller tries to fire a full court pass, no good, turned over. And about 5 seconds to go here in the game. Final 3 is good for the Millers. And that'll do it. The Royals win 68-43. Great game. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This has been Matt Meyer and Henry Fitzgerald signing off.